Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Stacks, and I'm back at you with another episode of Grew Up Inside. As always, first and foremost, big ups and much love to all my subscribers, everyone that's been viewing my videos, hitting like, commenting and shit like that. You know, just taking the time out of your day to listen to what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot, and I appreciate it 1,000. To all my new subscribers, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. You know, hope you guys been enjoying the freestyles. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I got to record and shit like that. And, you know, I feel like I have a lot to get off my chest, you know, and it feels good making it. So I hope you guys been enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you guys haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little notification bell. That way, every time I drop a video, you know, you guys can be notified first and view it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You know, all my videos that I drop and all my content and shit like that, it comes from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's all freestyle. I don't rehearse none of it, none of this shit. You know what I mean? It just comes all off top. You know, the only thing that I know beforehand is what I'm gonna talk about. You know, my topic. That's about the only thing. You know, so yeah, man. What I'm gonna talk about today is 5-minute phone calls. You know what I'm saying? When you're in there and doing time and shit like that, you're gonna get probably one phone call a week, you know what I'm saying? And that's even if you get that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, staff will come in there and they'll be in a bad mood, you know, but not because of nothing that I did or something that happened at work. They're gonna come to work angry, just like you would at any other job, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, they're people just like anyone else. You know, and a lot of times they don't even have no type of background with dealing with kids like that or people that have issues and shit like that. You know, they're just hired right off the street and then trained. You know, they get hired and go through like a 3-week or a 1-month, you know, orientation, if you will, you know, and then they go through the training there and then that's it. You get certified and bam, you can deal with us. You know, so, you know, sometimes they'll be in a bad mood and you won't even get your phone call. You know, you be asking like, yo, I'm supposed to get my phone call today. And you know, they'll come up with some bullshit excuse. You know, oh, your counselor's not here right now, you know, and your counselor and supervisors are the only people that can give you phone calls. You know what I'm saying? And the supervisor, he's not going to come down here for that right now. He's really busy. We got a lot going on. Blah, say, blah, say, blah, blah. Smoke up your ass. You know, so you're supposed to get one 5-minute phone call a week, but half the time it's not even every week. It's like once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you're only allowed to call certain people, you know, and they have to be on a list, okay? So when you first get there, you're gonna have a paper, right, that you fill out, and it has like 5 spaces on it usually, and it's 5 different people that you can write their name, their number, and your relation to them, all right? And here's the thing, you can only call direct family members. So that's like your mom, your dad, brother, sister, grandmother, grandfather, shit like that. Can't put cousins on there, can't put girlfriends on there, can't put best friends that you guys grew up together in your blood because your dad was fucking his mom in 92. Nothing like that, you know what I mean? It's only mom, dad, brother, sister, you know. And the only exception of girlfriend is when you have a kid with the chick and there has to be proof. You know what I'm saying? So you got to wait for someone to get a copy of the birth certificate, you know, with you signed it, you know what I mean? And then they got to send it in and a bunch of shit. You got a bunch of hoops you got to jump through just to talk to your baby mom and your kid. You know what I mean? When it should just be like, yo, that's my baby mom's number, you know, call her and ask her. No, they need fucking all this extra proof and shit. You know what I mean? So you're going to get that list and then they got to approve it. You know what I mean? And like I said, you can go through the baby mom thing, waiting on the birth certificate, you know, and then they call each person, you know what I mean? Just to verify that's who you're calling, you know what I'm saying? And that's how that goes, you know? And then if you're on what you're waiting 3 weeks and you finally get your fucking phone call, so you know, you can only call the allotted people on your list, you know what I mean? And then anytime when you make a call, anytime when you're near the phone, anything has to do with the phone, there's going to be a staff member sitting right there. And I'm not talking about like from here down the hallway right there. I'm talking about like from here, and he's on the other side of his desk. So, he'll call, boo, 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 put in his thing, slide the phone around and, hand the phone to you, and then sit there like this, and watch you for 5 minutes, listening to everything you say. He can't even fucking go on the computer and act like he's doing something else, and ear hustle and pretend he's not listening, He literally has to sit there and fucking like, stare at you and let you know, like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm listening to everything you say. And the reason why, because they do that, is because they're beating us, and like, so we can't tell our peoples nothing, so they'll fuck us up or something like that, you know what I mean? Like restrain us and hold us on the ground for 3 hours, split our eye open, break our ribs or something, right? So we're sitting there all bruised up still, this is 2 months after the fact, and we're just finally getting our phone call, right? So our people's like, yo, what the hell's going on? Why haven't you been calling? And then you can't really say nothing because they're gonna threaten you, like, yeah, if you tell them what's going on, what's really going on, you're gonna get it worse, and they're not gonna believe you, they're gonna believe us because our paperwork, and there weren't cameras there, and it was just a big ass fucking like intimidation game. You know what I mean? They were intimidating us and threatening us after fucking abusing us and shit like that, and that we couldn't tell our peoples. You know what I mean? And then like they would also get it. So you're gonna think, why don't you write them? You know what I mean? Why don't you write your peoples and let them know? Yeah, you can, but they're gonna read your mail beforehand. And okay, yeah, you seal it, boom. Why can't they unseal it? Because the envelopes don't have no postage on it. You know what I mean? They're like prepaid for envelope. It's just like printed on there. You know what I mean? And they give them out. So they get them by the bulk, by thousands of envelopes at a time. And that's another thing. You're supposed to get an envelope and a letter a day, and you're supposed to be able to write one letter a day, and you don't get that half the time. You know what I mean? Especially when they're punishing you for something that you did, some bogus bullshit. So you go to try to send your shit out, they'll open it, read it, make sure it ain't containing nothing that's going to incriminate them, and then they'll just seal it in another one and copy your shit, because you ain't going to be able to see it after that, and your peoples ain't going to know if they wrote it or you wrote it, That's how they get you, so you can't even fucking tell your peoples what's going on when they fuck you up, and by the time someone comes to see you, your PO or some legal visit or something, it's already 3 months later and you're healed up. Because they'll just put you in your room, and leave you laying there, bring you styrofoam trays, peanut butter and jellies and shit like that for 3 weeks, till you heal up. Eyes swollen shut, 6 stitches on this side. I've seen it all, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of times that shit stems from them bucking us on our phone calls. Like when you first come in, like I said, you get the list and you can make your list, right? And then your counselor is going to meet with you. And then you and your whatever day your counselor meets with you, that's the day you guys are going to meet each week. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, that meeting happens. Damn sure the meeting happens for an hour every week. You know what I'm saying? And then like they'll come up with some excuse on why you can't get your phone call that day or something, or they won't do your hour of counseling in the office, that has the phone in it. So like, you can ask about your shit, they'll do it in your room, or they'll wait till you guys are out at rec. We're all out at rec, and then he'll pull you to the side, and then you'll sit there and do your fucking counseling then, and it's just all bullshit, bogus bullshit, and then they were just abusing us, and that shit is still going on today, you know what I mean? But like with everything that's going on and shit, and I've been spending more time on my phone. I know a lot of other people have. We just take that shit for granted. For 5-minute phone calls. You know what I'm saying? 5-minute phone calls. They can't just give you one 5-minute phone call a week. And it's just fucked up. All that shit that's going on, on a daily basis. And, that's the point of this channel, you know what I mean? To be exposing the bullshit, and speak about my experience and the bullshit that I went through at the same time. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit about 5-minute phone calls and the bullshit that we go through behind just trying to get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? To call someone that is pre-approved. Bullshit. We're already locked up and away from our families, can't see our kids. Ain't that enough? You know, they just gotta add on to it by abusing their authority because, you know, they were picked on in high school. Or fucking, you know, they had a bad day at home. Their wife was cheating on them with the BBC while they were at work. Shedding light where it's dark, you know? And like I said, man, hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys haven't done it, man, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe and hit the little bell. That way every time I drop a new video, you guys can be notified first and view it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this shit up to 1K. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys liked it. You know what I mean? Till next time. You.